What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to MIPD 1980 EDC. My name's Mario, and I'll be your host today. Well, I'm your host every day, but welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to get on here real quick. It's been a while. Do a quick Monday video. We're gonna call this one Manix Monday, and a couple of mail calls and new additions to the pile. So let's clear the table here and we'll start with the main attraction, which is that Spyderco that I picked up this past week. So yeah, give me a second and I'll be right back. All right, so here we have it. Last Sunday after church, I left to see my dad. Visited him down in the Rio Grande Valley where he lives, him and my brother, and I was able to spend a few days over there with him. I'll throw a few pictures of my dad up. Oh, I think I have a couple of pictures of my dad up here. Spent pretty much just the day with him. His vision, his sight is not as it used to be, so he really did not want to go anywhere. Ended up just eating there with him. Pretty much just spent Sunday, all of Monday, and probably Tuesday, a little bit of Tuesday morning with him. But on the way over there, there's a Facebook group. It's called the, dang it, Bobby, the Syndicate Lounge. That's what it's called. Sorry about that. My brain just goes all places sometimes. The Syndicate Lounge is it's a different type of knife group for sure. You don't always talk about knives. You don't always post about knives. It's pretty much like a live, live group, that just happens to, most of the members happen to like knives and firearms and stuff. And so I've made some good friends on there. I believe it was Brother Carson from is it Cross and Copper EDC. He's the one that invited me into that group. And I've made I can tell you I've made some good friends on there. So this Spyderco came from one of the brothers in that group, Steven. He had posted this probably like a month ago, along with some other knives that he had for sale. This one ended up not selling, so I told him, I said, hey, if you still have it, I'm interested in it. And pretty much I saved, for a little bit over a month. And I ended up working out a deal with him, went down there. It just happened that Sunday night, him and some of his friends from the, I believe it's South Texas Knife Collectors group on Instagram, were having a meetup. So I ended up going over there on my way to see my dad, and was able to handle some awesome knives that I'll probably never own. Well, I shouldn't say never, because I thought I would never own this Spyderco, and look at me now. And I got a really good deal on it. I know that original MSRP was a little bit over $200. I've seen them on sale for $150, $120. I know Blade HQ had them for $120, $21 at one point, but they're out of stock. I don't think they're making this specific model right now anymore. But I ended up getting it for a really good deal. And like I said, I saved a little bit of my knife money. I hadn't gotten anything. Pretty much foreseeing that I was gonna be going down there and hopefully getting this knife. And I appreciate Steven, working with me. He's an awesome guy. He's a veteran, disabled veteran, and he was, injured while he was deployed. And, he's just an awesome guy, and I respect him 100%, not just because he's a veteran, but uh, anybody. I don't care if you've seen, if you've been deployed or you haven't been deployed. My respects to anybody that has served in our military, because it takes a special person to do that. So he's an awesome guy. I really appreciate him. Like I said, ended up making a deal for this guy. So let's, stop talking and just take a look at it. So it's Manix 2. It's got the paperwork and everything. He had done a couple of upgrades. He replaced the ball cage from the original one, and he also replaced the wire clip with a Lynch Northwest. It's not, well, it is kind of deep carry because it rides really low on the side of the pant pocket. I don't know too much. I mean, this is my first Spyderco. Let me clean the schmutz out of it. I've been carrying the life out of it this week. I think it's been in my pocket every single day. And that's the whole point of it, Like, I like to use my knives. He said he bought it. He did the upgrades and really didn't carry it too much. So he ended up letting it go for a really good deal, and I appreciate it. So first Spyderco in my little pile. I can tell you that it's not going to be the last one. And been practicing my spider flick. Spidey flick, not flick. Sorry. English is my second language, y'all. Sometimes my twist gets tongued. That didn't sound right. My tongue gets twisted. But yeah, awesome addition to my little knife pile. This one's the Salt series. I'm already looking at getting some aluminum replacement handles, or I might be dyeing this FRN. I don't know, something. I've been watching some videos and stuff, and you guys know I can't keep my stuff just how it is. So, but yeah, I really appreciate Steven for that. And let me just, so I have a few more things that I got this past week. If you guys remember, you guys see this little pouch in my videos pretty much all the time. This thing has been retired because my wife actually ended up making an Amazon order about 2 weeks ago. Or it might have been last week, I don't remember. And she's like, hey, you need anything from Amazon? I need to get, the free shipping or whatever, get it over a certain amount. And I had this guy in my Amazon wish list, which is a canvas, waxed canvas, little EDC pouch. So, yeah, I ended up getting this guy. And so I ended up putting the comb that I usually carry in a slip. It's in there now. I ended up putting my Gerber chunk pry bar in there. So that one lives in there now. So I get to carry that one daily. I also got, I forgot, I think there's in my keys. I ended up getting this O-Pen Mini. It's got the pencil on the top. And of course the pen on the bottom. If I could get it, I can never. Yeah, so pen on the bottom. My wife really liked this. The other day we were grocery shopping and she's like, hey, do you have a pen? I was like, as a matter of fact, I do. What else do I have? I have a little notebook in here. And then in the back, I have all the stuff that I used to carry in the other little pouch, nasal inhaler thing, lip balm, flashlight, a pocket cross, and little Jesus is in here too. Everybody needs a little Jesus. So he lives in there now. Real cool, and it fits in the pocket really, really well. I don't remember the brand of this. It was like, I don't know, $6, I think. I don't remember. I'll put it, if I can find it, I'll put it in the link in the description below. That same day that she got me that, she also got me this guy. And this guy, I already put a lanyard on it. I actually had put a lanyard on the Manix too. But this one I put a leather. This one is a little slip joint knife. It's green micarta. You can see there if it focuses. Can you focus? Focus. It's not gonna want to focus. Oh, I know why. All right, give me a second here. There you go. I had it all zoomed out, and it doesn't focus when it's zoomed out. But yeah, little green. I forget the name of it, but it's a nice little cutter. I put a little leather lanyard on there, and I'll put a link to this one too. I think it's like 12 or 13 bucks. It's not really a half stop, but it's almost a half stop, but it does stop in case, you know. But yeah, nice little slip joint knife. I don't think it's got any paperwork, does it? No, it's got the silica gel in there. But let's see, what does it say here? Sanrenmu. Little green. There's the model number. It is made in China, but you know, everything is made in China nowadays. I don't care what you use. Some people say China this, China that. Well, you shouldn't buy anything made from China if that's the case. But anyway, give me a second here so I can zoom back out, show you the rest. All right, so that was yeah, let me put this back over here just so you guys can see it. The other thing that I got from Olight, and this was the free, I believe it was Black Friday on the app. They had a Black Friday giveaway thing. I got a little, I believe this one is the i3 EOS, which is the keychain. Keychain one, you twist it and it lights up. Yeah, it's got the constellations on there. Real nice. This thing's giving me a hard time with the focus, so let me reset it again. Okay, we're back. So yeah, here's the little light. You can see the constellations on there. That was the free, I believe it was the free Black Friday, surprise Black Friday giveaway. It was either this or another light that you could get. I believe it was just the black one. So I got this one. And in order to get it, because you did have to order something, I ended up buying that black and blue open mini. Where's the thing? There you go. Open Mini 2. It's got the blue, so I figured it matched with the light, kind of, you know. And then about a month ago, I believe it was, I ended up getting a email, apparently, and I don't know if you guys got into it or not. Apparently, I had opted into a Facebook settlement, and apparently the people won, and I got I think it was $35. You could opt into getting it by check, on PayPal, which is Venmo, it's the same company, or you could get a transfer in Venmo, and I ended up choosing Venmo. So I ended up using that money to get this guy. Let me move some of this stuff. and I got this guy from Copper Clad. As you can see, it says Folding Hunter, USA made knife, imported sheath. This one's from 8/17/2023. And I had been eyeing this guy for a while. As you guys know, I have that black Folding Hunter light. I believe it's the LH Light Hunter. And then I saw one day brother HT over there at HT CDC had shown this some months back. And I don't have my black one with me right now, but I had asked him, I said, hey, where'd you get that knife? I said, I'm going to need to get it, or, you know, eventually get it, I guess. And he's like, oh, he goes, this one's a Copper Clad exclusive. So I had signed up for their, you know, emails and propaganda and stuff. And I ended up getting an email, I think it was 2 weeks ago, that they were having a buck knife sale. I believe it was 20% off. This one usually runs about 40 bucks. And the difference between this one and any other buck 10 that is a production model, this one is a drop point instead of a clip. So clean it up for y'all, because I haven't toted this one. But yeah, so I ended up getting this one. I believe it was for like $32 shipped, free shipping. So yeah, ended up, thank you Facebook, because you know, you paid for a new knife, new USA made knife at that too. So yeah, but yeah, just wanted to show you guys what I've been carrying and toting today. Well, not toting, because I haven't toted that one. I have been toting the Manix a lot. I think mostly every single day since I got it. This week I've been carrying it. I carried the Manix today. I carried my Zippo that brother JC sent me last year. This one's I believe it's a 1940 replica, and it's a 2024 1941 replica. It tells you on the bottom. Yeah, real nice. I have the butane insert on there. I usually just rotate that butane insert throughout my Zippo, so carried that today. And then I had made this little sheath for it. I think I'm gonna be baking Bubba one of these guys, because we traded. That's another thing that I got, I didn't show y'all. I think I put it up, I put it away. He sent me a leather working toolkit. So he said he tried to do some leather slips and he just didn't get into it. So I ended up trading him some work, I guess you could say, for the leather working kit. So I'll be making him one of those. I haven't made anything. I think the only one that has one of my slips is Mike from is it Music City Leatherworks now? Previously known as Make Cutlery Great Again. Also carried this guy today in a sanctified leather slip with a blue thread. It's a case muskrat. This one's a 2015, 2014. You can see there, it's in Super Sport. I don't carry this guy too often, but man, I do love them covers. This one may be up for grabs. I gotta go. I know some people have been hitting me up if I have any trades or anything like that. This one may be, if I can get a full-size trapper for this guy, or a 75 pattern, or a mini trapper, or something comparable to this one. I know muskrats are hard to come by, so we'll see. But if I can get a blue bone like this, I don't know what the exact, is this blue Mediterranean? No, I don't know. I don't know my cover colors at all. But yeah, this one may be up for grabs. We'll see what comes up. I will make this, I will say, and I don't want to take too much more time. I'm going to go through my knives. There's a lot that I don't carry, that I just didn't get into too much. I have some cheaper stuff that may be up for grabs too. Don't really want to sell. I'll probably want to trade. And even if I have to bundle a few for one or whatever, but I'm going to be going through them probably this week, and maybe in the next week or so, I'm going to make a video of just knives that are up for trade. If you're interested, I'm not going to be buying much this month coming up, just because, well, it's already, I'm recording this on Sunday, but this will come out Monday, which will be December, right? Am I right? Sunday. No, I don't want the calendar. Anyway, I'm not planning on buying anything, because I have, we got to do Christmas for the, I was going to say the babies, but I don't have babies anymore. For the kids. So yeah, but I'm willing to look and trade a few things here and there. And but I'll let y'all know. I'll make a video specifically for that. And hopefully you guys will be hearing from me a little more often, at least once a week. But yeah, we're trying to figure things out. And I think with the pieces that I have, I can make some videos for y'all, and incorporate some of my life, some of my things that I love and appreciate. Yeah, so having said that, God's been speaking to me, and I know that there's a place for me to share. So this will be my closing statement from today forward. It says, you are the salt. Verse 13, you are the salt of the earth, but what good is salt if it has lost its flavor? Can you make it salty again? It will be thrown out and trampled underfoot as worthless. You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. No one lights up a lamp and then puts it under a basket instead. A lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your good deeds shine for all to see, so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father. All right, guys. So don't forget, we have to be the light for everybody to have a chance to meet our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Until the next one, God bless.